Hey guys, what's up? It's Wolf here one and only. How are my adventures doing? Welcome back to some more SMS. So, 2 new characters have been released, and there are 4 more new Kazuna skills added, which we're gonna go over right now in this video. First things first, if you guys have not seen the last video that I uploaded, was my model, the new model. That was actually the surprise I had for like the last 2 months. It just took a while. It's not fully done right now. At the moment, they're trying to fix the eyes. So, yeah. With that said, inside of our little events here, Shining Stars has returned, so better chances of you guys getting a, sort of rune that you guys want, or shard fragment, whichever one you want to call it. It's definitely a rune. There are power-up programs for both Sariel and Michael. To be honest, if you guys looked inside of I think it was this, yeah, if you guys looked inside of this, you would have saw Sariel and Michael here before they were even released. So yeah, it would have told you like which angels that we actually had left, and that was that final 2 angels that are added into the game now. So yeah, let's get into it. All right. So Michael goes first. She's an agility. First skill. Deal damage to one enemy up to 2 times before the action. There is a fixed chance to randomly stun the enemy. When dealing damage, deal additional damage to strengths for 1 attack. The target is inflicted with a royal flame. Increase the movement gauge of all allies by 10% after the action. If the target is below... if the caster is below 60% when attacking, gain regen and harden. The regen is up to 20% and harden is up to 20%. All right, second skill. Deal damage to 2 enemies 3 times and inflict judgment on the target with a fixed chance of inflicting royal flame on the target. If this attack damages an enemy who is stunned, remove the buffs of the enemy with the highest attack after that action. Okay, so judgment. When the turn starts, deal okay, so it's basically a dot damage. And this is also a dot damage, but the only difference is royal flame only lasts for 1 turn. All right. Third skill. Deals damage to 3 enemies and inflicts royal flame. If the target is a strength, inflict daze on that target. After the action, all allies gain regen and harden. Okay, so it's still the same thing, but the regen is actually 25% instead of 20, and the harden effect is actually 30 instead of 20. Okay, the passive. If the target carries Pride Mark, increase the caster's attack and speed for the whole battle before attacking. Oh, okay. Doesn't say if it stacks or not, but okay. Pride Mark. When Lucifer the Pride is on the field, all allies are granted the status effect Judgmental Angel Arms. When the battle starts, all allies gain damage reduction, so they only take 1 damage for that turn. Every time the caster takes damage, there is a 50% chance of removing unstackable debuffs on the caster. Okay. When a battle starts, there is a fixed chance of 40% to inflict stun on 2 random targets. Lasts for 1 turn. Yeah, that's like a pretty decent PvP thing. All right, let's see the full skills. All right, so HP condition changes to 80%. Wasn't that like 60%? Yeah, 60% changes into 80%. Let's see. Regen effect actually goes up to 25 now. Harden actually goes up to 30. So basically same as its default ult. There is effect increases will affect chance increases. So it's now 50% of a chance to actually inflict a stun on an enemy. That one lasts for 1 turn. Second skill. Now it actually hits up to 3 people instead of 2. Not remove debuffs, remove buffs. Stupid. Anyway, removes buffs from all enemies after the action. And Royal Flame Lash should last for another turn. So now instead of it just, okay, that's what confused me. It just said remove buffs and I didn't read the target part. So yeah, it removes buffs from everybody on the field once it's fully maxed. Okay, third skill. Damn. Okay, 1 turn start on cooldown. Okay, so she can just pretty much use that after just the first turn. That's actually not that bad. Damage increase, and HP. As for the passive, Pride Mark now increased to 35% inside of damage from 15%. Damage reduction now goes to 2 turns instead of 1 turn. The fixed chance of removing a debuff on the caster goes up to 75%. And when the battle starts, it still has the same chance of stunning. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Michael. Michael's actually not half bad, but I'd say she's one of those units that you have to actually invest into. I'd say right off the start, she's kind of meh, really? But she's still pretty decent. It's just that you have to invest for sure. All right, Sariel's the last one. Good old Sariel. I'm hungry. Anywho, first skill. Deal damage to 2 enemies up to 2 times. Inflicts soul break on the damaged target. If the target does not have Heart of Mercy, inflict Heart of Mercy on it. Okay, so what's this? Soul break. It is a damage over time thing. Okay. So it's basically her own like debuff dot damage. And Heart of Mercy lowers attack by 20% for 1 turn. Okay, second skill. Deal damage to 2 enemies up to 2 times. If the target has a buff, remove all buffs from the target, excluding unremovable buffs. After the action, inflict steady on all allies. Immune to gauge decrease. That's actually great, but it's just a cooldown that kind of screws that over. If this goes up to 2 and this lowers down to 3, then she'll be able to counter like a lot more things like Summer Lucy can. Summer Lucy's like leader skill is nice and all, but it doesn't last like, you know, through the turns. You can keep using this if it goes down by that much, but we'll see that later if it does. All right, third skill. Deals damage to 3 enemies. If the target is a strength, oh, I realized she's an agility as well. 2 agility characters. If the target is a strength, deal additional damage. If this attack defeats an enemy, reduce the movement gauge of 2 enemies with the highest movement gauge by 25%. After the action, revive a defeated ally with 75% of their HP. Huh. Okay, passive. When the battle starts, reduce the enemy with the highest attack by 25%. Let's see. All allies get a permanent speed increase by 5%. After the action, increase movement gauge to all allies except for the caster by 10%. This only triggers the first 2 turns, then it disappears. So that's all for Air Wings. I wonder if the permanent speed actually stacks. It doesn't say. All right, the last part of this. At the start of the battle, inflict a weaken on the enemy with the highest HP. This lasts through the whole battle. Weaken actually weaken lowers 20% of HP. My tongue got tied there for a second. First skill at max. Soul Break actually lasts a lot longer. It does more damage. Does more damage and HP. Okay. So another evil dot damage character. Second skill. Hey, it actually went to 3. Okay. Did this last for 2? Oh, it lasts for 3. So it's basically like a permanent movement gauge immunity. I was thinking that would be 2, but yeah, she's actually extremely good, but she has to be +5 in this area, so you have to have her mirrors. So yeah, good luck with that. Anyway, cooldown, damage, defense stats. Let's see, setting increased. Okay, and extra target. So instead of hitting 2, it hits 3 now. Ultimate damage increase, cooldown, and it revives 2 targets instead of 1, and damage and HP. Passive. So, oh my god, this is doubled. So instead of lowering the person with the enemy with the highest attack by 25%, is now gone to 50. The permanent speed now goes up to 10, which is also really good. Moving edge also goes to 15 now percent. That's still really good. Jesus. Lasts for 3 turns instead of 2. Weaken actually goes to 2 targets instead of 1 now, and lowers by 35%. Yep, and a little bit defense increase. Both of them are like really good, but personally, I would say Sariel's the golden one out of that, the golden goose out of these 2. I do have summons, and I'll show you guys like the account progress so far. A few new characters, you know. We got a little bit lucky. Hold on, I need to get that card you got there. That good old selector, my guy. Hand it over. Oh yeah, apparently this game really wanted me to like up a certain character that I didn't even think about, because she is +5 now. You guys remember when I was saying I was gonna bring up that maid character? Yeah, the game was like, hey dude, take this duplicate summon of the 2 same characters that I'll show you later. It's a suspenseful thing. I gotta do that to you guys. I think this one I'm gonna save until I get like an actual 10 on it. So yeah, we're gonna skip that one. Give me a better chance at it. Okay, so haven't been lucky yet. Oh, except for that. But I don't have her, so that's useless to me. Maybe down the road I'll get it. But yeah, come here. Why is she +5? Apparently the game really wanted me to get Hannah, because the last like other summon I did literally gave me 2 duplicates in that one summon. So I was sitting here like, okay, so wait a minute, what is she on? She was on +3, and I was just sitting here and like I didn't even think about her. And I kind of do need to replace a certain 4-star now, considering that she's pretty much can outdo her now, and content is actually getting a lot harder to where 4 stars aren't gonna suffice anymore. Draco has to disappear from the party soon. But yeah, another character that you guys probably just didn't look at. I actually got her +1 from the whole blood point things. I was able to get a writer book out of that. So yeah, it's only funny because this is actually the character I wanted from the Sloth Ghostwalker event, and it actually blessed me with her. So that's actually great. So yeah, she's +1. She's gonna be my next tech character that I actually focus on. But as of right now, I guess I'm upping Hannah. The game has given me nothing else but Hannah, so Hannah has to get upgraded. But Kazuna skills. 4 new characters. Satan, let's see what she has. Oh, okay. I have for her HP at least. Damn. I wish I could actually work on her. Should have worked on Leon. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Everything else I don't have, unfortunately. But yeah, Kazuna skill. Okay, she gains a 3,000 shield for the entire battle at start. Okay, so it doesn't disappear after a certain amount of turns. Okay. Okay, 4K, 5K, 7K. It removes Riggedy and Harden effects when dealing damage. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, Greed. What do you have? Wait, what does she have for like these? Ooh, I haven't raised any of these characters. Is that speed? Okay, no, that's defense. Speed is down here. Okay. What do you get? When a battle starts, increase tech allies, defense, and speed for an entire battle. Okay, 5% defense and 3% speed. Okay, 10%, 6% speed, 15% defense, 9% speed, and there's an additional effect. If the caster has regen effect, when dealing damage, deal banned drugs to the enemy with the lowest HP one time after the action. Okay. I don't have her, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, Fox Lady, what do you have? For me, I can only unlock the attack, right? Yeah. Well, good thing I'm working on her. This character, on the other hand, I don't know about if I want to actually work on her just yet. Also, keep in mind that so far we have not seen any of the... Okay, never mind. I was about to say this. Keep in mind we haven't seen any of the variant characters. But yeah, never mind. The alternative characters are actually a thing too, towards like all of these. So you guys can get the alternative sloth. I was unfortunate and I did not get the lucky chance of actually pulling that, no matter how much I did in that event. Which was unlucky, but you know, hey, I got a faction character out of it, so screw it. Okay, so her Kazuna skill, immune to death for one attack. Do remember that anything like dot damage can literally kill her right away. So when this effect wears off, she literally has to get her turn right afterwards. So anything from dot damage or an extra attack or multi-attack skill can literally just cancel out death. I just want that to be known to anybody who's confused of why a character just randomly died afterwards. It's just because that's how they made it, to where it does not exceed, you know, an extra attack. So you probably just had a character that just resists death. He's just like, okay, this character should live. A 2-hit attack. The first attack, you know, triggers the death immunity. The second attack is just like, what death immunity? So when it gets to her turn, goes up to 60%, 70%, stays at 70%, and she gets a fixed chance to stun an enemy, I guess off of any of her skills. Okay. So yeah, 35% chance to stun, that stays, and she now every time she gets her turn, before the action, or before any of her actions, she removes damage reduction. So great damage reduction counter if you guys have the necessary things for her. Oh wow, I didn't even notice her. I have this character, I just don't want to build her. But let's see if her Kazuna skill will change my mind. All right, before the action, if the turn is an odd number, inflict confusion on any target. If it is an even number, restore 10% to the caster with the lowest HP. Okay, weird. Not as annoying as war, but all right. Okay, 17%, 20%, 25%. When dealing damage, the total turn under 15, revive a random ally with, okay, never mind. Just as annoying as war when she's like fully Kazuna'd out. Never mind, I take it back. Okay, yeah. So as long as the turns is under 15, you know, any early deaths actually can be reversed. Huh. Okay, so that's been all the Kazuna skills. But yeah. Some interesting Kazuna skills, interesting new banner units. Huh. I actually don't mind working on Hannah just because she deals with a lot of debuffing. She debuffs attack and defense pretty hard. I think it's like 50%, which can be useful. She's just another damn strength character. That's why I said she gotta kind of replace Draco right now, or Draco. Which whenever it is. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, right now it's 40%. Oh damn, never mind, I need plus 14 for it to be 50%. I mean, this is also so good too, 40%. That's not too bad. But with that said, I'm gonna end it off there. I hope you all enjoyed. I will have another video of a first impression prepared tomorrow, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, peace out.